Hey ladies, how are we doing today? Nice girl, Jen here, ready to get started with this week's Girl Talk Tuesday. How are you doing today? Please say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what type of business you have, and how you're feeling today. So let's get started. Can you convert a cold list? That's what we're going to discuss today. One of the things I do for ladies is I help them with their follow-up when I work with clients. I follow up with brand new leads and prospects that were recently generated. I help them follow up with semi-active and past customers that are on their list. And I help them follow up with dead people. Just kidding. Their cold list, the people who have stopped interacting, responding, buying, all of that stuff, and they've just been sitting there on your list like dead weight, taking up space. For some reason, you don't get rid of them. Maybe it's because you know that there might just be hope. There might just be hope to get them to come back and buy. So what do? You keep emailing them and you keep sending them promotions, and it's Memorial Day, and then it's Christmas, and then it's Easter, and you keep sending things out, but they just still won't buy from you. And they're still sitting there. What do you do about that? Can you actually get them to come back and buy? Or maybe did they never buy at all? Can you actually get them to finally make a purchase? Can you convert a cold list? Let's talk about that today on Girl Talk Tuesday. So the answer to this question is yes. Yes, you can. I know, miracle, right? But you can. Most entrepreneurs will not even bother, okay? They think, what's the point? Who cares? They're dead to me. And maybe at the moment that might be true, but you can actually revive them. So should you bother? Can you revive them? Can they make a sale? Will it be worth it? Well, the answer is yes. From my professional experience, the answer is yes. And if you're new to watching me, then you don't know this, but for those of you who have been watching me for several years now, I only share information and I only share tips and I only help my clients with things that have been proven to work. Not something that's a new fad or sounds great or fluffy and wonderful, but actually has been used and tweaked and refined and works. So yes, you can revive a cold list. You can get someone that's been sitting there for a long time to finally make that purchase and continue to buy. You actually can do that. So let's talk about that today. Again, thank you for watching. If you're new to watching me, welcome. Go ahead and say hello in the comments. Make sure to share this on your wall or in groups with women entrepreneurs so they can also get this important information and know that there is still hope for those people still sitting on your email list, on your text list, whatever it may be. Right now, you may have a cold list of anywhere between maybe 20 people to hundreds of people, maybe even thousands of people. And think about the time it took for you to get those people on your list. Maybe you did networking. Maybe you were a vendor or sponsor for a show. Maybe you promoted and you advertised and you did all of these things online to get these people on your list. Why let them go to waste when you don't have to? But it is true. If you don't quite know what you're doing when it comes to marketing to them, they're going to forever be dead to you on your list. And if you're a business owner, then you want to continue to grow the business and you want to make a profit and you want to see success, right? So we need to get those people that you worked so hard to get on the list in the first place to start buying or come back and start buying again. So And by the way, this is if you, I mean, think about this for a second. They were interested in what you had to say and what you were offering, or they wouldn't be on your list at all. So we're talking about people who are legitimately were signed up on your list, not you collected a bunch of business cards from an event and then you stuck them on your list, because you're hoping that if you just flung an email out there or called a bunch of people or whatever you did, somebody would be interested, right? No, these are people that have actually took you up on an offer or wanted to see more information and signed up. They took the time to give you their information. And by the way, if what I'm saying to you right now and you're completely new in business and you're like, well, Jen, how do I get someone to do that in the first place? Well, then we definitely need to talk, because you should not have to be you personally asking them for their information. They should have a way to find you, reach out to your business and sign up on their own and provide you with their contact information, showing that they are interested, they want more information. So I'm talking about people who legitimately wanted what you had to offer at that time, whether or not they bought. So let's talk about 5 reasons on why people go cold on your list and what you can do about it. So number 1, you didn't act on them quickly enough. This is something I stress to my clients all the time. I drill it all the time, and gosh, I hope that if there's nothing else they take away from me, they take away this and remember this. You have to act on a new lead, a new prospect right away. There is no, I'll get to them on Thursday. No. Or, oops, I forgot to call them today. Oh, well, maybe Saturday I'll make my rounds of calls. No, you did not act on them quick enough. When they signed up for your offer, whatever that might be, a free consultation call, a free gift with purchase, 20% off their first order, whatever the case may be, it's because they were interested. And the excitement was there, right? When you take a couple of days, even one day to reach out and make that offer and talk to them further, or whatever your follow-up process is, you are losing them. Every day that goes by that you don't act on that brand new, excited person, you are losing them. You're losing their interest, their excitement, and you will lose the sale completely. And guess what? They end up on that cold list of yours, that dead weight of email addresses that just sit there, or phone numbers, whatever the case may be. Number 2, also what you should be doing is you should act on them right away. As soon as they message, as soon as they call, as soon as they sign up, you should get to them within those 24 hours. But if you can get to them sooner, if you're a full-time business owner, you should be getting to them right away. And if you can't, you should really think about hiring somebody who can. Or if you're in a network marketing time company, get someone on the team that's responsible for just that. Yes. Isn't it amazing? You can actually delegate work just like as if you were in a traditional business when you're in network marketing. I mean, why not? It benefits everyone if the whole team's doing great, right? So anyways, so that's what you need to do. You need to act on them right away while the fire is still hot, while they're excited. Number 2, when an offer was passed up, so maybe they signed up for that discount, that free gift, that limited time offer, whatever, and then they just didn't go through with it. It wasn't what they thought. They changed their mind. It was more money than they had expected, whatever the case may be. You did not offer them any kind of alternative sale or a down sell. Why? You need to have that kind of stuff ready to go. You can't just be winging your sales calls or your emails or whatever it is. You already have to have planned out a strategy and a system of how it's going to go down if they take the offer, if they don't take the offer, and so on. So you did not offer them an alternative to maybe something that was a little bit more tailored to what it is that they wanted or needed. or maybe was less expensive, whatever the case may be, you did not offer that. You failed to offer that and push that. And so it's another reason why they end up on the cold list. Number 3, no irresistible offer. So going with the first 2, if they are not taking you up on your downsell or the original offer, because once they heard more details, they were like, you did not have an irresistible offer. People, I know this is going to sound crazy, right? But it's actually hard to get people to spend money. Sometimes it is, especially when they're only seeing you online and they have no idea who you are, worked with you ever before. So you have to have an irresistible offer. You have to brainstorm. I've done other videos, and you can go look them up if you like, on what this means to create an irresistible offer. How are you standing out from everyone else in your industry? What is it that you are giving them or offering them that nobody else is, that they can't get anywhere else? What is making you unique? So if you don't have that, it is just not intriguing enough for them to say, yeah, let me take the shot. I'm going to go ahead and sign up and take this offer and see where this leads me. Number 4. So let's say all of that they passed up on and they're just still sitting on your list. You are not offering them valuable content. Yeah. Another one you have to constantly think about and strategize and use your brain to come up with. It's hard. This is why people will hire me or other companies to help them with marketing, because marketing is not a walk in the park. It's not. And a lot of it is creativity and psychology and math. And so you have to think about, it takes a lot of brainstorming to think about what you're going to be offering as far as content. In my Nice Girls 6-Figure Elite group, we actually have a whole training video on I think it was 23 ideas of content that you could be producing to your audience to keep them engaged and keep them coming back and buying, or attract new people to begin with. So my point is that if they're sitting on your list and you are sending them text blasts or voice blasts or just email campaigns, yeah, people still do email. And yes, you still, before you're wondering this, you still can make money from your list by emailing them. It's still a very powerful tool when used correctly. But you're not offering them valuable content. They're seeing it. They might not even be opening your list anymore. And if they are sitting on the cold list, they're your dead people on the list, and they are not even going as far as opening your email, we don't have time to discuss right now that your subject lines suck. But if you want to be a part of my group, we can teach you on what kind of subject lines to put in there, what kind of headlines to get them to open up, because that is extremely important if you want them to read the rest of it to begin with. So you're not offering them enough valuable content that they're staying engaged, or maybe just re-sparking that excitement to buy what it is you're offering. And number 5 kind of ties into number 4, boring emails and offers. But I want to more focus on the offer part. When you have a cold list and they did not take any of the previous offers, you have to start to think about what else you could be offering them that would intrigue them to take you up on that and make that purchase and become a customer, or to buy again. It can't just be the same $5 off or 20% off or free call, this and that. You have to learn to mix it up, because what might work for this group of people may not work for the rest of them. So you have to learn to mix it up, try different things. Sometimes it is a trial and error, but if you want them to finally make that purchase, or you want those past customers, those one-time customers that bought one thing and then never showed their face again, to come back, you have to mix up what it is you're offering them. It has to get them excited again to want to be a part of your business or your brand or whatever the case may be, and sign up for your product or your services. And so because the emails are so incredibly boring, and I have kind of a rule here, this is just me, I don't like to make my emails too long because I know the attention span of people and they're busy and they may be working on their business or hanging out with their kids or whatever they're doing. They don't have a lot of time. So if you want to offer something in the email that they can click on and read more up on and go into more detail, go for it. But the general email, my advice would be keep it no more than a couple paragraphs. Let's, get to the point. So you're not offering them anything that's getting them excited, and therefore they continue to stay dead on your list. So as you're watching this, hopefully one thing you're learning is that just because they're on your cold list now doesn't mean they need to always stay there. And again, you've already worked so hard to get them interested in the first place. Why not take the time to actually get them buying, whether for the first time or come back? I have helped ladies that have been clients of mine get their cold list from converting and purchasing from 0% up to at least a good 30%. And when you think about the extra revenue that's coming in off of your dead list, because you should already have a list of active people, I hope, but if you need help with that, we can talk. But from just your cold list itself, if you can get those people to start making purchases and they like what they're buying and they will buy time and time again, that's what you want. You want repeat customers. I've posted this quote before in this meme. You don't make a purchase, you don't make a sale. Hold on. You don't get a customer to make the sale. You make a sale to gain a customer. There you go. You want them to be a customer, a longtime follower, a supporter, someone who comes back repeatedly. So if you need help with this, and I hope this was an eye-opener for you, yes, it's going to take some creativity. You cannot wing it in business. And that's another thing that I say often. You cannot. You can't just say, well, you know what? Shoot, I'd really like an extra few $100s this weekend. My birthday's coming up. I want a party. Oh, let me throw out an email and try to make some sales. You can, but what's the plan there? Plus, you want consistency. So business isn't something you can wing. You need to have a system of how you operate, and that even goes with your follow-up. If you don't have that in sales, in prospecting, in advertising, in marketing, in everything else, then it's no wonder why that side hustle never makes it to a full-time business. And that's what I help ladies do with their businesses. So if you need help, go visit nicegirlsfinishlast.com. Sign up. We could talk for free, 20-minute business strategy call and see where we can help with your business and what we can do to start making it not just your side hustle, but a full-time business, or just ask any questions that you have and help point you in the right direction. So thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to share, and I'll talk to you ladies on the next Girl Talk Tuesday.